Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Joker's Wild Side Watch Along. Sorry for the we shut off. We had a little power surge here that shut all my stream down. I don't know what happened. Just annoying. We're having the Kabuki Warriors versus Judgment Day. Raquel starting off versus Kairi Sane.
Once again, we've got Roxanne and Raquel as the tag team champions. They're always going to be looking for competition. What better way to establish yourself again than to beat the champs tonight? Yeah, the first time these two teams have gone head-to-head in a traditional tag team matchup. The power now of Raquel Rodriguez, who's really come into her own as of late. Oh, a big shoulder tackle. A lot to dissect when it comes to the Judgment Day as Asuka now makes the tag. The first
Asuka not tagged in.
What does Liv Morgan think about this, new team of Raquel and Roxanne that seem to be getting along? The fact that the Judgment Day have all the gold since she's been gone, out with a shoulder injury that was causing a match with Kyrie. Well, since you seem hell-bent on sowing seeds of dissension, well, I'm going to answer your question with another question. What could Liv Morgan possibly have to be upset about? Everything within the Judgment Day right now is coming up gold. And now Asuka with a sleeper, and Raquel tries to bury her in the corner. Yeah, it's coming up gold, and perhaps that wasn't quite the case when Liv was around, at least for part of the group. And here's Roxanne
and Asuka going at it now.
Nice side Russian legs. There's a cover now, hook to the leg. You think Liv thinks that Roxanne swooped in and made her way into the Judgment Day? Well, it's easy to assume that was what Liv felt initially, but look, Roxanne
big slap to Asuka.
Herself worthy of the tag team championship, of being a member of the Judgment Day, of being alongside Dirty Dom. Roxanne shouldn't need to prove anything else to anybody. Roxanne Perez's had a hell of a year here in 2020.
Asuka throwing some hands on her.
For some tomorrow. Making time. Champion.
Those kicks.
Her way. The kicks right to the bridge of Roxanne Perez's nose. Curious to see what the Empress and the Pirate Princess have learned in the last 24 hours since they last encountered the champs. It's the first match together on over a year and a half on Monday Night Raw. Traditional tag team match that is, of course, with the fatal four-way last night. Kyrie out covered. Last time they held the tag titles back at Backlash. They were in France in 2024. The night Asuka injured her knee and missed 13 months of action. This thus far seems to have returned.
Oh, big chop. Another one from Kyrie.
He's out here in support of Raquel and Roxanne. What do you think Liv thinks about that? That her boyfriend is out here hanging out with Roxanne and company. Listen, I don't appreciate you implying any sort of infidelity on behalf of Dirty Dom. Here's a cover by Kairi Sane. Dirty Dom is out here to offer protection and to display unity amongst the judges. Dirty Dom has cheated on how many people here at WWE? Hey, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu, Cole, all right? You need to take it easy. Get Kyrie out to the apron. Roxanne misses wildly. Kairi Sane looking for a
trying to roll her up,
trying to hang on. Able to
right in the face.
Expect Dom to do just get his animal magnetism under control. You think he can just turn that off? Dude, Liv Morgan is watching it. I guarantee you she is. I'm sure she is.
Armbar.
And now look at this. Kairi Sane trying to wrestle one down the mat. Asuka getting involved as well. Asuka right through now. Armbar. Double submission here. This could be trouble for the champs. And Raquel trying to
powers. Power bomb on Asuka.
No, but Kyrie hanging on. Maybe that's the wall.
Oh, leaves her up to hang on the top rope.
And Raquel so powerful. Yeah, we see it, Dom. We see it. It was good. I thought you were supposed to be in the hospital. Not clear.
At least it's skipping the commercials for now.
Over 10,000 in attendance for Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez.
Stunned. Jawbreaker tagged in Roxanne.
Counter by Kairi Sane seemed to have jacked the jaw momentarily of Raquel. Roxanne came in immediately, thwarting the attempted attack.
Kyrie didn't protect now.
Now Asuka makes the tag.
There we go.
Kicks and strikes in the Empress of Tomorrow.
Ooh, hip thrust to Raquel.
Attack takes Raquel down to the floor. Watch out, Roxanne. Just fire up.
I'm hoping the Kabuki Warriors win here.
Kick in the corner. Raquel.
Ooh, big kick to Raquel.
Driven out of the ring. Ooh, what a knee. Sliding knee there. The shiny wish.
Cover from Asuka. Man, Roxanne kicked out.
Roxanne Perez has proven herself to be double tough recently. And what he was thinking about credit, does Finn Balor deserve credit? The fact that leader of the Judgment Day seems to have them working on all cylinders. Absolutely.
Oh, Asuka going for the tag.
Definitely deserves some credit. Thank you. You don't think that he's manipulating the rest of the group? Perhaps so. And that's what he's saying. Cover for the win.
Oh, Raquel breaks it up.
You and your conspiracy theories get worse by the week. Next week you're trying to tell me the Earth's flat. This is ridiculous.
Ooh, low bridge from
Raquel up over the top of the floor.
Asuka.
Finn cares about the Judgment Day as a whole. Tag. And the Judgment Day as a whole right now draped in
Kyrie
gold.
tags Asuka.
No denying that. Dominic, the Intercontinental Champion. Judgment Day, but you're winning the next tag team champions. Now the Kabuki Warriors are starting to look like as a team.
Kyrie saved.
Once again, oh, look at this. Dominic's up on the apron over here. Are you the official? Trying to talk to distraction, which he's
Cover from Kyrie.
We should have new champions by now.
Ah, Raquel pulls her off.
Pulling Kyrie Sane off the tag. That would have been a huge win for the Warriors to get back in tag team title contention. There you go, paying big time dividends on the outside. Oh, he didn't look like anything was bothering him.
Oh.
He was on the standpoint, but he jumped up on the apron that quick. Raquel was leveled. Raceburg into the ring post tag made Asuka once again legal, making the climb to the top turnbuckle.
Asuka tagged in. Ooh, miss a block. It kind of missed.
Roxanne tried to step out of the way, but Asuka still made enough contact to count. Back in. Asuka so quick, so effective with those strikes.
German.
German suplex takes down Perez. And once again, Dirty Dom.
Again.
He seems pretty limber to me.
Where's AJ Styles when ooh, back fist.
He may be in a few weeks after that backhand.
Roll up by Roxanne. Yeah, Raquel. Ah.
So for somebody that isn't medically clear, Dominic Mysterio's running around. Looks like he's turn it on. Oh, it's a fire flavor spot. Oh, adrenaline can make a man do amazing things when someone he cares about is in jeopardy. That's not the case for Raquel and Roxanne. And we see Kyrie and Asuka delivering a spectacular double team maneuver, the insane elbow. You could have counted to 7. But once again, Dirty Dom living up to his assignment, offering protection for his Judgment Day for millions. That's right. Raquel with a little insurance and still.
Yep.
All is wonderful in Judgment Day. This song from Steph from Celebratory Tenders. I'll turn over to Jackie Ritson.
Paul, thank you so much. I'm here with Paul Heyman. Paul, I appreciate the time.
Okay.
Yesterday at the Evolution press conference, we learned that Seth freaking Rollins would be in Birmingham, Alabama, getting evaluated. Could you please share the results of that evaluation with us?
Ooh. Okay.
It's too soon. And come on. Seth Rollins has until next June to cash in the Money in the Bank. Okay? So until he's crashing into that deadline, Seth Rollins' health is not a relevant subject. What is a relevant subject tonight is the fact that tonight, Braun Breaker runs the gauntlet. Tonight, Braun Breaker goes through everything and everyone in his way. Tonight, Braun Breaker emerges as the #1 contender. Tonight, Braun Breaker punches his stamp to SummerSlam. Braun Breaker goes on to SummerSlam. Braun Breaker defeats Gunther at SummerSlam. Your next heavyweight champion of the world. Well, for that to happen, Braun has to run the break.
All right, let's see if I get a commercial break or not.
Undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez faces undefeated three-division king Terrence Bud Crawford in an historic clash that transcends titles on Saturday, September 13th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Register for access to pre-sale tickets before they go on sale to the general public at WWE.com/boxing. To another sporting event, the American Century Celebrity Golf Championship in Lake Tahoe this past weekend. The Miz teamed up with George Kittle of the San Francisco 49ers. You can see all the clips on Miz Salt YouTube, but here's one of them right now.
Okay.
What the heck is going on here? Kittle and the Miz. I don't know that I'd want to be on the wrong end of this with either of these guys.
Uh-oh. Is he going to super kick him?
Wow. It's tough in there in the squared circle, isn't it? That's pretty impressive.
George Kittle kicking the shit out of the Miz.
I'm backstage with Lyra Valkyria. Lyra, tonight you take on Bayley in a 2-out-of-3 falls match, with the winner going on to face Becky Lynch at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. It is a huge opportunity tonight with so many layers. So I have to ask, how much of this is about the title and how much of it is personal with you and Bayley?
Are you serious? I am so sick of being asked about Bayley. This match is going to put the Bayley talk to bed and put it back the way it always should have been, about me and Becky. And then, after tonight, you can ask me how I feel about my upcoming match at SummerSlam for my title.
All right, well, listen,
Tonight, whoever loses tonight, they go to the back of the line, all right? So as much as you might want this, I need this. Yeah, about yourself, like you always have been. I respect that. See you out there.
all right, and then just so you know, maybe what's best for you is to stay the hell out of my way.
Looks like that's next. 2 out of 3 falls. Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria.
You know, Bayley has accomplished just about everything in her career. However, this is the first time she's ever competed in WWE in a 2-out-of-3 falls matchup. Now, Bayley expected to be basking in the afterglow of Evolution all day today, but there is more work to be done. Should she still have designs on becoming Intercontinental Champion? And tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by Minute Maid. Bring the juice. I think it's a very valid question to ask of both Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. What sort of physical condition are these two women in after that grueling triple threat last night to kick off Evolution? Well, what a great matchup it was. WWE fans on the feet throughout. Becky Lynch picking up the victory to retain the Intercontinental title.
Bayley looking great in red. Lyra not coming out.
Lyra admitted to me today when I was talking to her earlier on that Yeah, she has a chip on her shoulder. And everybody's talking about Bayley and Becky, and somehow people seem to have forgotten about the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
Which is a testament to how deep and how talented the women's division is throughout WWE, from Raw to SmackDown to NXT. It's all about, what have you done for me lately? Sure, Lyra did it first, but right now, Becky Lynch is the name on the lips of the WWE Universe. Lyra can take a big step in the direction of changing that here tonight.
Lyra Valkyria looking to earn her first ever SummerSlam match with a victory tonight. This has developed into quite the rivalry between these two. End of June, they had a double win in their matchup, which led to the triple threat at Evolution. Back in April, Lyra beat Bayley in an Intercontinental Championship match. In February, Bayley beat Lyra to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. So a rubber match, so to speak, here tonight with a lot on the line. Best 2 out of 3 falls is underway.
Headlock takeover by Valkyria to start things off. And it's interesting to me that this relationship between these two almost began as Bayley trying to look out for Lyra Valkyria, trying to prevent Lyra from making some of the mistakes, experiencing the same pitfalls Bayley did when she was trying to make a name for herself. But it's really become full circle where Bayley almost finds herself on the outside looking in these.
And everything changed for Bayley when the frustration started to set in. Now remember, she was taken out. Her opportunity at WrestleMania was caused by Becky Lynch assaulting her. You know, Bayley has not won a match since before she left WWE with injury, and that is weighing on her.
It's shocking to hear it said out loud. Bayley has been a workhorse in WWE since she arrived on the scene, even predating back to the time in NXT. The fact that Bayley has not tasted success in that long just feels dirty.
Lyra Valkyria with a leapfrog. Whoa. Ends up on the outside of the ring. Bayley would love to return to SummerSlam and avenge what was a loss of her WWE Women's Championship last year to Nia Jax. Oh, and a nice hip toss by Lyra Valkyria. I love the work of this young woman. But she's standing up for herself. In the face of Bayley, not afraid to trash talk. Bayley with a slap across the face.
Roll up here. Was that it? That was the first one.
Bayley has scored the first ball. Lyra let her emotions get the best of her.
Are we taking a break?
We're
back.
Falls match is underway in front of over 10,000 in Birmingham, Alabama tonight for Monday Night Raw live on Netflix. Bayley with a quick fall has a 1-0 lead in what is the 15th 2 out of 3 falls matchup in the history of Monday Night Raw. The first one in nearly a year. And we saw Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn do battle. Breaker will be in action in a gauntlet.
Oh, nice kick by Lyra.
And Lyra starting to fire up.
Step up Enziguri. Might have been the tide turner that Lyra Valkyria was looking for. Kick to the body. Really trying her best to avoid the strike.
Oh, and a big kick to the side of the head.
Tornado DDT? Nope.
DDT and Bayley able to sling her away.
Leapfrog from Lyra. Shotgun dropkick, nice.
Corner hard.
Bayley certainly experiencing some sort of whiplash on the impact there. Now, here we go.
There's the tornado DDT by Valkyria.
Lyra rolling through, maintaining her grip.
Fisherman suplex.
Nice. One. Man, kick out by Bayley.
Again, as this match progresses, you have to wonder what sort of physical condition both of these women are in less than 24 hours after competing at Evolution.
Yeah, what was a banger of a matchup to kick things off with Becky Lynch retaining the Intercontinental Championship. But a couple occasions I thought Lyra was going to win or Bayley was going to win. I agree with you wholeheartedly. In the end,
let me know who you guys are rooting for here, Lyra or Bayley. I got Bayley.
To retain the gold.
You got
Valkyria again in the inaugural Intercontinental Champion before Becky Lynch beat her back in Los Angeles in June at Money in the Bank.
Like anything in this business, it's not necessarily who did it first, but who did it best. Yes, Lyra was the first champion.
Those are into the post. Hard.
Lyra's in deep, deep trouble. She hit the corner hard, and Bayley almost a bit hesitant here as she saw Lyra rolling around in pain.
Take another look. Bone rattling impact, spine first, and now Bayley on the attack.
Yeah, no hesitation, right to the back. Cover. Valkyria. This forces her to kick out.
And this is what Bayley needs to do. Bayley needs to keep her foot on the gas. Lyra down here. You take another look. Good attack from behind and flatten Valkyria. You can see almost a smile washing over the face of the role model. And Bailey a fall away from heading to SummerSlam. Lyra looked into the corner again, and Lyra doubled over in pain. That back is becoming an issue. Now, Lyra was barely able to get her feet underneath her to run toward the turnbuckle. You know, as well as anybody, boy, you get the right shot to your lower back. Your legs don't cooperate. The whole game is thrown off. What we're seeing out of Valkyria.
Lyra trying to fight back a little.
Trying to fight out of this. We're going to learn a lot about Lyra now in this matchup. Talk a lot about her grit and determination. Then she fights through pain now.
Ooh, nice baseball slide.
Lyra getting fired up. Lyra looking for that little boost from the WWE Universe in addition to the adrenaline to keep her in this battle. What is Valkyria thinking about here? Really realizes it can't be good.
Both on the apron.
Now Bailey with a
Oh, back suplex.
Lyra on the opening, back on the apron, and Bailey with the killer instinct. This could prove to be the beginning of the end for Lyra Valkyria SummerSlam dream. Brutal. Belly to back suplex on the apron. No forgiveness there. Now Bailey looking to finish the job. Bailey with Lyra up top.
Lyra,
And down goes Lyra. Bailey hooks the leg. Cover.
And Lyra kicked out.
But again, I'm impressed with this killer instinct that Bailey is showing in this match. Honestly, a little surprised it took this long to show itself. We've seen the killer instinct inside of Bailey in the past. Enough remains to push Bailey's ticket. This is SummerSlam. Lyra has become so emotional between these two. Once great friends, as Boy documented earlier. Now Bailey steps through. Maestro Cradle.
Roll out, Lyra. Ooh, and ties it up 1-1.
Here has scored the second ball. We are tied in a fall apiece.
Yep.
What a counter by Valkyria.
Great ring awareness by Valkyria. Utilizing her grappling skills to great effect.
Big knee from Bailey. Immediately covered. Then kick out by Lyra.
Stink alone. Gets the shoulder up. Bailey can't believe it.
Welcome to Fantastic Sport. We can family dinner every week.
As we'll be back after this commercial break.
The presidents are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend.
Welcome everybody to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them, ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you?
I'm James K. Polk.
Who?
Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
Let's bring a leg.
Whoa. How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick. I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be?
Welcome back to JoJerz Alongside Watch Along. We're back here on Monday Night Raw with Bayley and Lara. 2 out of 3 falls. Each one has a fall.
Last few minutes of this matchup. Lyra focusing on the knee of Bayley after Bayley focused on the back of Valkyria. Now Bayley sends Lyra out to the apron. Bayley hangs her up on the second rope. And what a brutal match. You mentioned coming off Evolution in the triple threat last night.
You guys are joining me and notice I'm a little behind. I had a power surge here and it shut my stream down, so I'm a little backed up. Oh, nice knee by Bayley.
Lyra may be out. Can Bayley take advantage? In normal circumstances, the answer would be yes, but Bayley obviously in agonizing pain after the attacks from Valkyria to her knee. Now, literally on one leg, Bayley makes her way toward the corner. Lyra trying to hang on now. Critical moment in this match. Looking for the Bayley to belly suplex. Valkyria did her homework, one step ahead. Couple of well-placed elbows to the back of the net. Lyra in the corner now.
Going for a monkey flip. Big kick by Lara.
Now Valkyria.
Lara going to the top.
Says she feels alive when she flies.
Bayley and Bayley. Cover. Man, kick out by Lara.
That may have been her big opportunity. It's got to be a heartbreaker for Bayley. The Bayley suplex, and Valkyria stays alive with SummerSlam on the line. His doubts start to set in for Bayley now. After everything she's been through over the past few months. With both superstars, I would say yes, but we're talking about Bayley, a woman who has seen and done it all. She's experienced pretty much every scenario possible. And Bayley climbing up to the top rope. Valkyria back to the knee.
Cuts her off.
Shot right to the knee. But unfortunately for Bayley, it seems as though her brain not able to move any faster than Valkyria's body at this juncture in the matchup. Lyra like a Terminator, continuing to move forward. A drop to the mat. Again, favoring her back. Going to meet Bayley yet again. With determination and
what the hell is Lyra doing?
Trying to rip Bayley.
Ooh. Ooh. Landed awkwardly. Man, Bayley kicks out. Bayley looked like she landed high on her head.
Michael Cole on the face of Lyra Valkyria as we look again at this gut wrench. Lyra didn't land Bayley clean. Lyra almost dropped her opponent on her own leg, which could have made all the difference, not maximizing the impact on Bayley. Well, she couldn't quite get her to the shoulders, which would have set that up into a move that Nightwing. For sure. Could be exhaustion playing a factor. Now Bayley trying to fight out of this now. And you mentioned it, Valkyria realizes that was her chance. Both women have had great moments, great opportunities to put this final fall away. Haven't been able to do it. Now we find out if Lyra Valkyria has the mental fortitude to finish the job. Bayley ripping at the hair of Lyra from the outside. Both competitors on the apron once again. What's Bayley going to do here? Lyra trying to hang on, desperately hanging on. Now it's Valkyria going after the injured leg of Bayley. And Bayley fighting back.
Ooh, uppercut to the back of the knee.
And to the back of the knee.
Oof.
And now on the apron.
Oh, suplex. Oh.
Fisherman suplex on the apron. What a match. Tied in a fall pace. Corey mentioned it earlier. This is sudden death. We're in overtime. Next fall, winner heads to SummerSlam. And Bayley going to beat the count back into the ring. And Lyra buried back to the floor again by Bayley. They try to buy herself some time. That's exactly what Bayley's doing, and it's brilliant. Keep the opposition on the outside. Trying to recover as much as possible. Once again, the runner looking to grab the advantage of this match.
Bayley rolls her up. 1, 2, nail.
Lyra now, jackknife cover.
Ooh, nail.
Near fall after near fall. Exhaustion setting in, physically and mentally. Who can dig down deep to put this match away? Nobody home. Valkyria moves out of harm's way. Catches Bailey with a forearm. Bam. Lyra bounced off the apron again. Man, this has been brutal. Very resourceful offense from Bailey. Bailey tried this once earlier.
Got caught.
Valkyria intercepting Bailey once again. Shame on Bailey making the same exact mistake on 2 separate occasions. That time with a bad leg. You're not going to make it to the top of the division if you keep making the same error. Here comes Bailey.
Oh, into the steel step.
No way Lyra's getting up.
Jesus, landed rough.
Bailey feeling the urgency.
That sunset power bomb that she usually does in the buckle. Did it against the steps. Oh, to the back. Cover Bailey. Then Lyra kicks out. Oh, crossface.
Valkyrie trying to hang on. Is she going to tap out? Valkyrie with a crossface locked in by Bailey. Look at Bailey trying to do everything she can.
It looks like Becky might be coming in somehow. The angle that's shooting at.
Lyra Valkyria, who's desperate for a way out. Lyra's a long way away from the rope, trying to pull her body, trying to drag Bailey's body as well. She's almost there. Bailey now.
Oh, kicks back. Uh-oh. Lyra. Cover. Wow, Lyra wins.
What a match! Silence the doubters, make them become believers. What an effort by both of these women on the heels of an epic triple threat in Evolution. But it is Lyra Valkyria who has earned the right once again to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. This type of brutality from the outset. Bailey will be able to swallow the fact which has been bothering Lyra for the majority of the match. Right into this crossface submission. Bailey looking to rotate herself and Lyra back to mid-ring. But the grappling background of the Irish woman proves to be all the difference. Congratulations, Lyra Valkyria. You earned it, my friend. Match, a devastating Bailey. The losing streak continues.
And
with her SummerSlam opponent.
Becky now showing up.
The real making performance with everything through to win this match. They're making effort, no doubt, but the work is just beginning. MetLife Stadium, Intercontinental Championship on the line. Legend Valkyria
At SummerSlam. Becky and Lyra one more time. I don't know if we want to see that, to be honest with you. Let me know in the comments, maybe you guys did.
I'll see you at SummerSlam. And SummerSlam is presented by Chase Freedom Unlimited, the official credit card of SummerSlam. And by Minute Maid, bring the juice. And by Wingstop. Do not miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at Wingstop.com. Wingstop, bring the flavor. Oh, I'm going to ask you, how incredible, how amazing, how badass is our women's division? I'll tell you, I love women's professional wrestling. Absolutely incredible. Evolution last night. Lyra and Bailey with an unbelievable match tonight on Raw. And what about an Evolution last night? 20 women battling it out in an over-the-top rope battle royal.
Let's go.
World title opportunity on the line. The best of the best.
I was so worried that Nia was going to win this crap again.
NXT in the Hall of Fame as well. You see,
I'm glad she didn't.
Putting in the work, spearing
I
Chelsea Green
am
out
not a
of the
fan of
booth,
hers.
and ending the night of Miss Green, Lash Legend, representing NXT. It was an unbelievable effort by all women involved, but the Devil's
Stephanie
Kiss
wins with the Devil's Kiss.
the
Perfect.
difference maker, La Primera, Stephanie Bacher, standing tall at Evolution. Let's back to Jackie Redmond.
Well, thank you so much.
Stephanie.
I'm here with Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie, congratulations, not just on winning the Women's Battle Royal at Evolution, but also on earning yourself a title shot. You must be so excited.
Estoy muy contenta, estoy muy feliz. La verdad que estoy hecha para el grande reto. I
I'm happy
came to WWE to be
to get
champion.
that shot.
In Paris, La Primera will be champion.
All right, well, since we're talking about Paris, we can confirm that at Clash in Paris, you'll compete for the Women's World Championship. So I'm curious if you have any thoughts on the announcement from earlier tonight.
Chelsea.
Excusez-moi, Chocolate. I have a thought. I think I should represent WWE in Paris. I mean, who would you rather in the Arrondissement and Boulevard of Paris representing WWE?
Okay.
La Primavera, which I believe in Spanish means loser, or La Chelsea Green, which in Canadian means winner. If you really want to know what La Primera means, take your best shot. I would love to take my best shot, Stephanie, but I'm actually taking my best shot against a WWE Hall of Famer tonight. So for now, you can look, but you can't.
Yeah. She is annoying. Very, very annoying. And that's next. Nikki versus Green.
For the first time in nearly 7 years, Nikki Bella in a match on Raw takes on Chelsea Green live on Netflix.
Skip over these damn commercials. Come on. Nope. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
king of the American.
Welcome back to JoJerz Raw tonight. Watch along. We're back here on Monday Night Raw. Cody Rhodes and John Cena will face off
of SummerSlam. The
under one
American
roof
Nightmare
on
will be
SmackDown.
under the same roof as the undisputed WWE champion John Cena. I assure you, Cody has not forgiven nor forgotten Las Vegas earlier this year. You are not going to want to miss this showdown.
Ooh, Karrion Kross. Why are we?
People of the world, your favorite bad guys are now here to save the day. And where is Sami Zayn? He's not here. Sami Zayn is hurt. Scarlett, do you believe that?
He's a liar.
I think so too. All this big talk a few weeks ago about who's a coward, who shows up every single week, falls flat on their face, gets up and tries again. And here we are. Sami Zayn is nowhere to be found. Sami Zayn is hurt. My ass! I'm going to tell you what. I think I gave Sami Zayn an ultimatum last week that he didn't like. Now he's folded. So guess what, Sammy? You stay home. And don't come back to work until you are ready to tell the world the truth and say the words that Ross told us.
Okay. Love that intensity.
The truth is, Sami Zayn is hurt, thanks to Karrion Kross and Braun Breaker out indefinitely. So here we go, Nikki Bella.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Chelsea
Nikki,
Bella,
and Chelsea Green, one-on-one.
7 years. And an interesting 24 hours at the Battle Royal last night, Corey. Nikki Bella eliminated Chelsea Green, eliminated Alba Fire, and with the help of Stephanie McNair, eliminated Piper Niven. So they all have a score to settle, I guess, with Nikki tonight. Those facts, unfortunately for Nikki, still fresh on the minds of Ms. Green and the Secret Harvest. By the way, Cole, I was told by Alba earlier today that you were, in fact, forbidden from making
Covered by Nikki.
direct eye contact from here on out with Chelsea Green. Is that true? I've never tried to make eye contact with her. Standard, but nonetheless. Oh!
Slaps the hell out of me.
And Nikki Bella chasing Chelsea toward the corner. If Chelsea Green wants to make headlines, she wants to be
big right.
running lips. That's exactly how you treat a Hall of Famer. Chelsea Green told me that once upon a time she was inspired by Nikki Bella. And she's looking forward to the chance of sending Nikki packing once and
Big
for all.
slap now by
She's gonna be
Nikki.
inspired tonight, I believe. Flat from Nikki back to Chelsea. Mocking salute. Nikki now they snap suplex. Nikki Bella. Bella always a power.
Chelsea rolling out of the ring.
Bella taking a timeout. There's no timeouts, Chelsea. Sorry. The Secret Purpose out here. And doing a job, I guess. Interesting interview. Nikki
I'll tell you what, Nikki's in great shape, though.
Talking about how this is the era of me. We're going to do things for herself around here. Wants to do something with Taylor to be able to see her perform. That's all well and good. Might be downright inspiring to some, but the fact of the matter is the game has changed. The landscape is really different than that. Which
big backstabber to Nikki.
The competition is tougher. Chelsea Green with a great backstabber is taking over as Nikki collapses to the floor. Chelsea, a former United States Women's Champion. The fact that she won the title. Saw her earlier today. She said I still have to refer to her as champ. Plus, she said chump. I said champ. You say that a little bit louder, and I guarantee you're going to have Ms. Niven all over your case. And now Nikki Bella driven into the barrier. Like Chelsea Green, who was taken over. I thought the Secret Purpose was supposed to be stoic and stuff like that, not laughing and making fun of the opponents. This is a new era of security, Carl. Are you implying that Piper Niven and Alba Fire should be seen and not heard? Well, I thought maybe they went to the Jimmy Flazelli School of Security. And how they would get accomplished. Chelsea Green. Oh, face first goes Nikki.
Cover. And kick out by Nikki.
The Secret Harvest are more than just personal protection from Chelsea Green. They're great motivators.
They take care of odds and ends, various tasks.
Like what kind of odds and ends?
Dry cleaning, driving.
You want me to ask Piper if she actually picks up Chelsea's dry cleaning?
I think you go for it. I can't be responsible for how many teeth you have left at the end of the conversation.
You don't want to brought it up.
Just relaying information that's been relayed to me. I'm a conduit.
Taken down again. We're in it. And Chelsea continues to control Nikki Bella here. And then the chance from the WWE fans here in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh! You got to break the coal mine out of the warehouse.
Can I have your attention, please? And Chelsea now, with her face bounced off the knee of Nikki Bella. Nikki was going to fight back into this.
I hate to be the one to bring up ring rust, but I mentioned earlier just the fact that the competition is so much tougher these days in WWE than the WWE that Nikki Bella left. Again, no disrespect to any women of that time period. It's just the fact that, the game changes, the game evolves.
Yeah, revolution into the evolution. Now Nikki Bella, who's a member of the first ever Evolution main event matchup.
Think about this. When you're a veteran as celebrated as Nikki Bella is a WWE Hall of Famer, I would
spin kick
be willing to bet most
from
of the
Nikki.
roster has studied me.
Great kick by
Cover.
Nikki. Is it enough?
Yes, kick out by
And I
Chelsea.
think the onus is on Nikki Bella to show the roster something new, maybe something they haven't studied, maybe not the greatest hits out of the Nikki Bella playbook.
And Nikki's been training. She knows what she's getting into. Now with Chelsea up on her shoulders, Chelsea fighting back. For a neck breaker, perhaps. There it is. Chelsea into the cover for the win.
Cover one. And now Nikki kicks out.
Niven extremely upset at ringside. Take another look at this.
She salutes. I didn't see that earlier.
The neck breaker on Nikki Bella. Yeah, but Chelsea may be getting frustrated after Nikki continually kicks out here. And now, perhaps looking for the
Unpretty her.
prettier to put Nikki away. Nikki,
Yep. Cover.
Piper Niven drawing the attention of official Jessica Carr. Looking at the fire.
Ooh. Tossed into the post. And Piper taken down.
Keep your eyes on Chelsea. Here it comes again.
Roll up.
Roll up by Nikki.
Nope.
Chelsea rolls through. Nikki's got her. And Nikki muscle up Chelsea. They get her up. Chelsea not allowing it to happen. Great attempt to counter to block. Now Nikki's got her up. Is it enough?
Oh, TKO. Ooh, sloppy. One.
With the win.
That was a little sloppy on the finish, but hey.
Now Piper Niven.
Not taking out Nikki.
Nikki Bella. It was Nikki who put her hands on the secret harvest first. And now the Hall of Famer's going to have to pay the price. They tried to get involved in the matchup, and now the double team to Nikki Bella. Sideswiped by Piper Niven. The secret harvest destroying Nikki here. And a moral victory for Chelsea.
Oh, back here.
The Dark Angel.
Yes. Super kick.
The win for Battle Royal.
Oh, drop kick to Piper.
On the clash and pass, but looks all too eager to make a detour through the secret harvest.
Taking out the harvest. Yeah.
To the Hall of Famer Nikki Bella.
Stephanie came in for the save.
Nikki successful tonight in a return to Monday Night Raw.
Woo. The match was but Stephanie coming out. Hell yeah.
Grieving the death of the tag team division.
Wow.
In the third stage of grieving, which we're now in, bargaining. We want to bargain for our rematch with this kid. Show him well to say with us.
You had him paced too perfectly, top grain fed.
toupees for your bald head, sir. It's very hard to come by. So when do we get our rematch? You guys didn't give rematches, so you just don't get one. But don't worry, next week we will figure out who the new challengers for the tag team titles are. And yes, you will have an opportunity to earn that. So do not flip your wigs.
Toupee downs. Judgment Day.
Ladies, congratulations on your victory. Dom, you must be feeling great. Athletic, nimble, spry, hopping around out there. How are you?
I mean, it was the adrenaline. But also, I'm tender. And, you know, I'm not actually cleared. So,
That's your doctor's note.
yeah, it's my doctor's note.
You know what's funny about that is after your little episode earlier, yes, it is funny. I called WWE Medical, and next week you are scheduled to be reevaluated. But don't worry, if you're not clear and you have a doctor's note that says that, you have nothing to worry about. But if you are medically clear, as fast as I can, I'm going to write a contract for you to defend
Versus AJ.
this Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam against AJ Styles. No worry, you're hurt. There's no way a doctor's going to make you clear. Let's go. Let's go. Party first now.
I'm not even cleared. It's crazy.
Is AJ praying?
I'm not cleared, AJ. God, please don't let him do it.
You better be
Looking dominating. Penta. There we go. Gunther.
An opportunity against that man, Gunther, for the World Championship at SummerSlam. Gunther's here live.
We got next. Commercial break? Yes, no? Yeah, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The presidents are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend. Welcome, everybody, to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them, ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you? I'm James K. Polk.
Who?
Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
It's Big Leg.
Whoa. How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me.
I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick! I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be?
Welcome back to JoJerz alongside watching all, as we're back here on Monday Night Raw.
I'm backstage
with Rusev backstage.
I haven't had a chance to congratulate you. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, you and Sheamus put on one of the hardest hitting matches we've seen in recent memory, and it was you that came out on top. So I guess my question is, where do you hope to go from here?
People call me God.
Oh, okay.
But maybe I'm just a saint healing up Irish snakes. But now the world knows what you know, what I know, what Sheamus already knew, that I'm better than him, tougher than him, and superior to him. That's why he was happy to see me go last.
Ooh, Sheamus.
Easy there, St. Patrick. I'm not here to ambush you. It's not how I do things in my world. I did speak to Pierce, and he saw how you stole our match by crushing my neck in. Guess what? He agrees that you're a dirty, cheating bastard.
Ooh.
So guess what? We're having a rematch! You didn't think we were done after that, did you? That little banger was just the appetizer. You have to save room for the main course. It's like you heard my catchphrase. Let me remind you. What's your catchphrase?
Banger. After banger.
After banger.
After banger.
After banger.
Yep.
After banger. Aim to dominate gold, not Jesus.
Hey, if Sheamus wants to run match back and produce another banger, sign me up. That was one of the most fun matches to watch. Couldn't have paid me enough to get involved.
I cannot believe that it's 2 weeks from Saturday, the start of a historic weekend, an epic two-night SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. The undisputed WWE Championship is on the line as former champion. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, will challenge the greatest
John Cena will continue this reign
the reigning
of
champion,
terror.
John
Cody
Cena.
Rhodes gets this title back.
The women's world title will be on the line in a triple threat match. Naomi, the brand new champion.
That should be a banger, speaking of that.
And Io Sky at SummerSlam. And we know the man, Becky Lynch, looking forward to defending her Women's Intercontinental Championship. Well, earlier tonight, it was Lyra Valkyria who outlasted Bayley in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup to earn that right. Lyra Lynch at SummerSlam. WWE Women's Championship will be on the line.
Tiffany
Stratton, fresh off the win over
That's right.
Stratus,
Versus Jade Cargill.
the Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill. They battle for the Women's Championship, the WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam. After a wild turn of events this past Saturday and Saturday night.
Oh, that's right. Randy and Jelly Roll versus Drew and Logan Paul.
Randy Orton joins forces with recording superstar Jelly Roll to battle Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Let's show you how this came about this past Saturday night. Saturday night's main event on NBC. Jelly Roll in the corner, Randy with Logan Paul in the corner of Drew McIntyre, and it got physical. It absolutely did. Drew McIntyre would take his eye off the task at hand, which opened the door for an RKO out of nowhere. But the celebration for Jelly Roll and Orton would be short-lived, as the Maverick would once again make his presence known at the expense of the Viper. And Jelly Roll then would get involved.
Tossed the shit out of Logan, too.
Jelly Roll standing around for the Viper, Randy Orton.
And then Drew takes out Jelly Roll with the Claymore.
Courtesy of Drew McIntyre. Well, Jelly Roll has recovered enough, and he is going to be a guest host of Jimmy Kimmel Live Wednesday night. Jelly Roll's special guest, none other than the Viper, Randy Orton. Monday Night Raw is live at Birmingham, Alabama tonight on Netflix and presented by Snickers.
It's the time for the main event of Gunther Gunther. After he retired Goldberg. Ew.
The main event of Saturday night's main event, the world champion Gunther, defending the title against the icon Goldberg. Goldberg's final match. What a match it was.
All due respect to the Hall of Famer, an unforgettable night for Goldberg, with the ring general proved to be who he says he is. The absolute best professional wrestler on the planet Earth.
And he will defend the World Heavyweight Championship 2 weeks from Saturday in the epic two-night event SummerSlam against the winner of the upcoming gauntlet match.
But I don't get the issue because I am in a great mood today. Because past Saturday night's main event, der General Gunther, retired Bill Goldberg.
Crowd still chanting for Goldberg.
Well, I know you guys down here are not the brightest, but once again for you, Bill Goldberg is not here tonight. He's not coming. Because I held every promise that I made before that match. I bullied him, I humiliated him, I pushed him around, I blew him up, I choked him out, and I ended the myth of Bill Goldberg.
Your tapped out chant's still going.
So there's only one question to raise right now. Who's next? Who is next for the General?
Well, whoever wins.
Well, don't worry, guys, because we're going to have an answer soon. Because in the next moments, I'm going to take a seat, have a nice suite up there, and 5 of the finest competitors in WWE today are going to compete for my amusement. And to identify who's going to be the official challenger for the General at SummerSlam. The winner of that match, I really don't care. Because for me, when that bell rings, they're all the same.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. We first come out with the badass Braun Breaker. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I really hope it's Braun Breaker, to be honest with you. They had I believe they had a feud for the IC champion a year ago.
It could perhaps be Braun Breaker, who could be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title if he can run the gauntlet tonight. What a showdown this is. Gunther looks like he would welcome it. The ring general has never been afraid of a challenge, which no doubt Braun Breaker would pose to the World Heavyweight Champion.
I mean extending the hand to Gunther.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul. Mr. Heyman.
Ooh. Wrong move, bud. Wrong move.
I'm very aware of what your name is. I made my points, and I'm really not interested in listening to what you have to say.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to leave now.
Let's go, Gronk.
Stick around a moment, Gunther. This applies to you. Tonight, Braun Breaker runs the gauntlet, becomes #1 contender, goes on to the main event of SummerSlam, where he's going to beat you for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Let's go. Let's push Braun.
Now, I understand that's no easy task. I saw how you beat Goldberg on Saturday night's main event. But you haven't been speared until you've been speared by Braun Breaker. Let me make this perfectly clear. Braun Breaker is the next big thing.
Okay. All right. Brock Lesnar.
Braun Breaker is the big dog.
Oh.
And this is Braun Breaker's yard. You're not looking at just another contender. He's a Steiner.
Oh, I love it. Fucking Paul always with great promo.
He's going to break through every barrier that's put in front of him. He's going to break through the glass ceiling in WWE, and he's going to break your ass at SummerSlam. There's going to be a new World Heavyweight Champion, a long-term World Heavyweight Champion at SummerSlam, and his name is Braun Breaker. Far be it for me to ever bet against the ring general under any circumstance.
There's a lot of people chanting CM Punk.
Your prognostications coming to fruition. The following tournament will determine the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. In this match, superstars can only be eliminated by pinfall or submission.
All right, that's up next.
Entrances were determined by a random draw earlier today. Who does Breaker start off the gauntlet match against? Live on Netflix.
All right, come on. No more commercial breaks. Get through it. And of course we do. We'll be back. We're not going anywhere.
The presidents are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend. Welcome everybody to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you? I'm James K. Polk.
Who? Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
It's Big Leg.
Whoa.
How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick! I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be?
Welcome back to JoJerz World Said Watch Along as we're back to Monday Night Raw
From Birmingham, Alabama.
with the Gauntlet match. If they can go off these freaking
determine who faces Gunther for the World Heavyweight
promotions all the
Championship
time.
at SummerSlam.
Oh, it's Penta and Braun.
Could it be Penta? Could it be Braun Breaker? Well, they draw the first two slots in the running of the gauntlet.
If CM Punk is the last
Tonight's
one,
WWE Raw is brought to you by
CM Punk
Mayday.
or Jay possibly are going if they're one of the last ones.
Superstars certainly with
The LA Knight is the last one.
by tonight.
Braun Breaker will probably go.
The 38th gauntlet match in the long and illustrious history of Monday Night Raw. The first in well over a year. And so much at stake. I'm extremely curious to see what sort of strategy Braun Breaker employs in this gauntlet match. Who's the young man who utilizes his explosivity, his power game to his advantage regularly? But how does Braun fare in the endurance department? We haven't really seen Breaker tested in a long-term match like tonight could be. Great point. Braun Breaker, who beat Sami Zayn last week, put him on the injured list, trying to earn his first world title opportunity here on Monday Night Raw. Last year, of course, at SummerSlam, Braun Breaker won his first championship here, the Intercontinental title. Hopes to get to another title match this year as Penta starts things off against Braun Breaker. Probably a wise decision here by Penta. You want to grab the upper hand against Braun Breaker by any means necessary. Smart strategy by Penta. But again, I'm curious to see what sort of strategy is employed by Penta, who loves to push the pace. But let's be realistic. The sort of pace that benefits Penta is not sustainable in a gauntlet match. And the power of
Tossing Penta. Boom, boom, boom.
I think for both of these guys,
I'm a fan of both of these, but I think Braun Breaker has too much momentum and his intensity
whatever it is, I'm going to get out of here as fast as
at this moment in WWE unmatched.
Do you think that the injury to Seth Rollins, and again, we don't know the severity of it yet, do you think that injury is weighing on the mind of Braun Breaker at all as he heads into this gauntlet match? Absolutely not. You heard Paul Heyman earlier, it's too quick to provide any sort of...
Ooh, nice head scissors. Taking down Braun.
Is a guarantee. It is a surefire thing. The Money in the Bank contract belongs to Braun until next June. I think Heyman said, Braun, oh! SummerSlam is yours for the taking, and that's all Breaker's focused on. Give a Penta
cross body.
SummerSlam with a championship opportunity, cross body by Penta. Penta first on the scene in spectacular fashion here in WWE. World travel.
Ooh, big chop.
Just making his presence known on the grandest stage. That is WWE, and Penta has absolutely not disappointed.
Here's the speed. Takes out Penta.
We talk about it all the time. 23 miles per hour. One breaker hits the ropes.
That's akin to being run over by a Mack truck in the center of the ring.
The other thing I've noticed about Breaker as a ring, especially after during
no break,
is the confidence. The confidence is just growing. And Penta now.
Penta looking to fly. Ooh.
Down goes Breaker. Penta in control.
We might go to another commercial break. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll be back.
The presidents are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend. Welcome everybody to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them, ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you? I'm James K. Polk.
Who?
Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
Let's bring a leg.
Whoa. How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick! I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be?
Welcome back to Joker's Waltz and Watch Along, and we're back here on Monday Night Raw. Penta laid out on the steps.
I'm telling you, that's crazy. Like I said it before, he's got a screw loose. He enjoys this.
You're not going to get any disagreement from me. I mean, he's the son of a dog-faced gremlin.
Oh my God! You're going to learn that sort of nickname by utilizing your brain cells.
Oh, dropping him again.
Slam onto the steps.
Just a few feet away from us, the Oracle grinning from ear to ear. Paul Heyman can already taste SummerSlam.
The McMahon's going to die in this split.
How many dollars can a man have in his bank account, Cole? It's endless. But being great in his business, Heyman's already a Hall of Famer. Now he's just padding his resume and his bank account.
Mm-hmm.
And now Breaker has slowed the pace down for the way he likes it.
Breaker prefers this methodical pace in these instances, knowing full well that in the blink of an eye, he can flip that switch. He can explode out of the gates and through an opponent, turn Penta's lights out, cut somebody clean in half with one of those spears.
He's gonna suplex.
Right now, Breaker, suplex.
Cover.
Bumps into the cover.
Nope. Kicks out.
He should have taken the opportunity to beat Penta.
I might agree with you more often than not, but this is Braun Breaker we're talking about. And As we've learned in his short tenure in WWE, Breakker has broken all of the molds. He has defied all of the odds. We have never seen a superstar quite like Braun Breakker before.
No, I agree. He's got everything. Baseball, you call him a fine tool player. Checks off every single box. And now with the tutelage of Heyman and Rollins, God knows what the future holds for Breakker.
Desperate Penta dragging Breakker's neck across the top rope, but throw by Breakker with ease. And that's disheartening for an opponent.
Covered by Breakker. Man, Penta
when you're someone as world-traveled and successful as Penta, and you are throwing the best you have, as we take a look at the World Heavyweight Championship
all alone
match from his skybox. But when you're Penta and you're hitting Braun Breakker with some of your best shots, and Breakker just eats them and smiles and keeps moving forward, that will crush the soul of the competitor.
Now Penta trying to fight back. A lot of guts in this young man. Is
another belly.
Throw by Breakker. He's tossing Penta around like a child.
Penta is the personification of Cero Miedo.
Another one.
But look at these manhandling him, Corey.
I agree. I think Penta's best bet in this circumstance to try and take to the sky and he tap out. Hey, maybe that's the next best thing.
Looking for the spear.
Ooh, super kick. And Penta looking to rally. With the knee, smart move by Penta. Swing blade, face first goes Braun Breakker.
And Gary in the corner rocks the brain of Breakker.
Oh, right to the chest.
Brought all the wind out of the lungs of Braun Breakker. In a gauntlet matchup where exhaustion is almost always a
looking for
factor.
that backstabber. Oh.
You need your full lung capacity.
Over.
To advance.
The Penta. Then kick out by Braun Breakker.
And the world champion, Gunther looks on.
Have you ever known Gunther to be impressed by any other superstar? We're looking again.
Ooh, beautiful.
Backstabber. Impressive to us, impressive in the WWE universe. Just not the Gunther.
Oh, Jesus. Caught him.
The sudden impact of Braun Breakker.
God, Penta right under the chin, but Penta able to fight his way.
Penta driver, nope.
Did not give it up. Looked like he was going to go for the Penta driver. Breakker was able to counter.
Oh, spear in midair. To Penta cover. Oh, Breakker advances.
Has been eliminated. When you can impress the icon Goldberg with the way you deliver a spear.
Oh, LA Knight's next. I think CM Punk or Jay is going to end up going.
That's why it was not the luck of the draw for Braun Breakker. He's got to go from start to finish to win this entire gauntlet match. And now a man who has a major issue with Rollins and company, LA Knight. We heard from LA Knight by his own admission earlier. He is not 100% after his grueling battle with Rollins at Saturday night's main event. But LA Knight's going to have to figure out a way to rally if he wants any chance of getting past Breakker. In the win over Rollins on Saturday night.
Oh, and here we go. LA comes out swinging.
Heavyweight championship that Gunther has. It's an opportunity to win some match. It can't hurt to have that little something extra, a little something secret in your pocket tonight for LA Knight. That's the WWE Universe. Yeah, the sixth man to this place. Knight with the hospital.
Oh, it takes out Braun.
LA Knight is not going to be intimidated by a man like Breakker. Blocked by Breakker. Look at the power of the
Oh, neck breaker.
The mark, the badass covered by Knight.
Cover, net kick out.
Knight so explosive.
LA Knight certainly has no shortage of personal issues with Braun Breakker, Bronson Reed, Seth freaking Rollins, all of the above have made Knight's life hell recently. For an opportunity for catharsis, this could be for the megastar.
I'm surprised Heyman didn't rig the random drawing so Breakker got a better spot. Oh, up over the top to the floor.
I let him send outside.
Breakker to the outside with him. And Breakker shoulder first bit of the post. Great offensive strategy that night. Try to take that again. Take the arm away from Braun Breaker. And Breaker now rolling.
LA Knight in complete control here in the second part of the gauntlet match. Penta was eliminated first.
Trying to pick apart a body part from Braun.
Uh-oh. Targeting that arm.
Breaker didn't have any power left in the arm.
Crowd chanting LA Knight.
Strategy by the veteran LA Knight. LA Knight looking to put out all the stops here. Bounce off the announce table. Breaker's down. Golden opportunity here for Knight. Now Braun Breaker's skull being dribbled. The towel of our announce desk. I'm getting out of the way, Cole. I have a feeling.
Slamming his face.
I mean, I love the way that Knight has been aggressive since the start of this match with Breaker.
You got John Cena with Cody Rhodes in SummerSlam. Ooh.
The megastar understands the assignment. He knows what he's dealing with. LA Knight knows what he needs to do.
There's a crowd big time behind LA Knight.
Ooh. Knight ribs first. Now remember, ribs have been an issue for Knight over the last few weeks. Tsunami, spears, not 100%. And Outbreaker.
Ooh, another one.
Yet again. Ribs about to become a full-blown subscription. The issue is going to get even worse, courtesy of Braun Breaker. And now it's Braun Breaker.
Ooh. Big strike from LA Knight.
Control this match.
Oh, sweeping him off the corner.
Smart here. Go for the midsection. The Achilles heel. LA Knight.
All right, looks like we're going to commercial break. Do not go anywhere.
The presidents are trying to kill us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend.
Welcome everybody to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you?
I'm James K. Polk.
Who?
Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
Let's bring a leg.
Whoa.
How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick! I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be?
Welcome back to JoJerz Wellside Watch Along as we're back here for the main event of WWE Monday Night Raw. The Gauntlet match, the second part, LA Knight taking on Braun Breaker.
Dominating LA Knight. I'll be you one better, Cole. It's not a diamond, it's the freaking Hope Diamond. Braun Breaker is the future of this business, and I don't know anybody that even disputes that. The scariest part about it is he is under the control of the Aura. We've seen what Heyman has done to so many badasses in their careers here with WWE, able to take them to the next level. And Breaker that. And he works to the midsection again.
Nice.
This is a brilliant strategy.
Cover. Yeah, LA Knight kicking out.
Tried and true by Braun Breaker. Nothing fancy, nothing risky. Just an answer for everything LA Knight has attempted. One thing I've noticed too, since Breaker is coming to the Heyman fold, he's much more in control in the ring. That's why he does the high-risk things here and there like he was early on in his career. Realize this is a powerhouse. Just beat the hell out of your opponent. Rely on your strengths. Lean into what works best for you. And I guarantee you, Heyman and certainly Rollins, veterans of the game, have explained that to Braun. Protect your investment. If you're going to be the future, you want to be the future at 100% of yourself. LA Knight, though, he's not going to give up. Fighting elbows to the face. Breaker, this is wildly down. Center
Double
of the
down.
ring. Who got the worst of it? Well, this is the best opportunity LA Knight has had in seemingly minutes to recover. Double blow by the drop both athletes.
God, I hate that shot. Not that it's not good, and not that the wrestlers don't deserve it. Not every match is awesome, guys. LA Knight with those rights.
You can hear the WWE Universe here in Birmingham has woken up, and so has LA Knight.
Oh, big neck breaker from LA Knight.
Behind the megastar. We're going to push him
And a
to the
DDT.
next round of this gauntlet. DDT. And this is what Breaker was hoping to avoid. This rally.
Here we go with that elbow.
Comeback by Knight.
LA Knight. Yeah.
Off the top rope.
Oof.
Knight's got a chance.
Cover here from Knight. Man, barely kicks out.
Rushing to the ring. Take another look. This double jump flying elbow from Henry. Right to the heart of Braun Breaker. So close that it did force the Oracle Paul Heyman off his seat on our announce table at ringside. Stay over there. Knight down. Went for another neck breaker. PFT perhaps.
Oh, goes for her head, to her around and gets caught. Cover. Man, barely kicks out again. That was a nice move by LA Knight.
You see the befuddled look on the face of the Oracle. That's the same expression we're all wearing. How the hell did Braun Breaker survive being stacked up like that by LA Knight? Breaker trying to fight out of this, lands on his feet. LA Knight again, the midsection given out. Like this doesn't have any core strength. Possible damage. I think LA Knight hurt Braun Breaker. Breaker has almost a glazed over look in his eyes. They're trying to fight out of this. They think he raked the eyes, and the official didn't see it, but it doesn't matter. There's no disqualification to that tonight.
Nice gutbuster.
That gutbuster could be the prelude to something very bad for the megastar. Remember, you can only win via pinfall or submission. Breaker.
Ooh, big. This might be it for LA. Yep, LA Knight is down too.
Unfortunately for the megastar, he can give his best regards to Penta. Second to
Jay.
Gauntlet match. Now, Braun Breaker showing the physical and perhaps mental exhaustion of the first two matches. But now he's got to go up against the former World Heavyweight Champion, a man he knows extremely well, Jey Uso.
Yeet.
Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble this year. For the fourth time in his career, he enters a gauntlet match, but the first time he's ever been in a singles gauntlet match. And the difference here is Jey Uso is fresh as a daisy, Michael Cole. Braun Breaker has been pushed to the limit twice. First by Penta, then by LA Knight. But that unpredictable badass now realizes what he must do.
Ooh.
And now
Ooh.
Uso goes right
Immediately swinging at each other. Braun looks exhausted. Let's see if he can still make it through this.
Opportunity at Gunther at SummerSlam. Uso working a heavy right, sending Breaker crashing to the outside. And here he comes.
Oh, suicide, taking down Breaker, hitting him hard.
The first Jey Uso wants to run it back.
Again, as Breaker recovers out there, I think this is a bad idea. Should stay on top of Breaker. It looks like we're going to another break. If we do not go anywhere, we'll be right back. Welcome back to JoJerz Wildside Watch Along. We're back here for Monday Night Raw. Part 3 of this gauntlet match. Braun Breaker already defeated Penta and LA Knight. Now going on against Jay.
In a hurry, got to the body of Braun Breaker. Headbutt from the former World Heavyweight Champion. Jey Uso now top rope. Urgency now.
There you go, crossbody. Ooh, kick out at 2.
Let's take another look at
as you see Gunther in the back.
From the skybox. Jey Uso takes to the sky. Running from the body on the money. But Braun Breaker still has too much left in the tank. Not sure how much more he has left in the tank, though, as he collapses in the corner. This is the 3rd match against 3 top superstars here in WWE.
There you go, splash.
Jey Uso backing it up into the cover. Hook to the leg.
Kick out.
Before you described it, how grueling it is that 3 back-to-back matches like this against world-class competitors, former champions.
I've never tasted anything resembling success quite like this as we look again at Jey Uso backing it up. But it doesn't matter what you've done. It comes down to endurance, cardiovascular conditioning, guts, grit, and will. And so far, we've seen Braun Breaker has that in spades.
Jey Uso. The top rope, Braun Breaker going to beat him there, though.
And these aren't just a random 5 superstars, Cole. These are 5 main event caliber, world championship caliber competitors.
And guess who waits the winner of this match? None other than CM Punk.
If you somehow
Breaker trying to superplex Jay again.
Get a date with the
Oh, you fell asleep, Carlos? Must have been a rough one today.
Man I've ever seen.
A man who retired Goldberg this weekend.
Braun with the Frankensteiner taking down Jay. Cover. 1, 2. Then Jay kicks out.
Left to do that.
That is a psyche destroyer if you're Jey Uso. You've thrown your best at a man who's already been through 2 opponents. And Braun Breaker busts out a Frankensteiner this deep into the matchup. That is terrifying.
We saw Gunther looking on. He does not look at all impressed with anything here tonight.
So that's the stoicism of a champion. Right now, Gunther is studying each competitor, each movement.
Breaker. Next speed.
Ooh, caught by a super kick.
Another one. Breaker into the ropes.
Ooh, spear from Jay. Cover to Braun. Ooh, Braun kicks out. He said nail to that spear. That was a pussy spear. I'm going to a splash. Uh-oh. Bronson. No DQ? Is there no DQ in the gauntlet? Uh-oh. Here we go, Braun. With the... Ooh, big spear to Jay. Is this it? 2, 3. Hell yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of Jay too, but I want to see Braun Breaker show his. And here we go. CM Punk.
He's going to face Breaker or CM Punk at SummerSlam. Who's it going to be? If you're Paul Heyman, what are you telling your charge now? He's been through a number of matches already. Now he's got the best of the world.
There's a benefit to having Paul Heyman in Breaker's corner. No one knows the second city thing. Quite like the Oracle. You see Heyman telling Braun, catch your breath. Try to compose yourself because the task doesn't get any easier against the best in the world.
The score to settle after Seth Rollins again cost him a championship, the WWE Championship, back at Night of Champions.
I don't know too many people who would disagree with that, especially Michael Cole. For all intents and purposes, Punk should have the gold.
Oh, Punk comes in immediately striking. Still hasn't taken off that jacket. Ooh, Shining Wizard Bulldog. Ooh. Going to finish. Break for. As they go on to break, do not go anywhere.
The presidents are trying to kill us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend.
Welcome, everybody, to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them, ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're really dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you?
I'm James K. Polk.
Who?
Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
Let's bring a leg.
Whoa.
How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick! I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be? Welcome back to JoJerz Wild Side. Watching on, we're back here in the main event gauntlet. Punk in complete control of Braun Breaker. The final part of the gauntlet. Cover by CM Punk. Man.
Knocked off Penta, knocked off LA Knight. Kenny beat Jey Uso. As Gunther looks on, one of these two men will face Gunther 2 weeks from either Saturday or Sunday at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight title. Forgive me for stating the obvious, but obviously CM Punk, the pressure of the two competitors. Make no mistake about it, CM Punk has a gas tank. When it comes to cardio, when it comes to going 20, 30, 40 minutes if necessary, CM Punk can be that guy. Can Braun Breaker? He's made it this far, but does Breaker have what it takes to make it down the next stretch of this gauntlet match? The final lap, if you will, as we head to MetLife Stadium. Inverted atomic drop delivered to Breaker in the shadows of New York City. Making a climb once again to the top. The best in the world. Target acquired.
Oh, caught by Braun. Tossing Punk. I think this is his first offense.
Punk has been
We
extremely
didn't see the break,
all
but
of his movements to
this could be
point.
possibly his
Sometimes you
first
just
offense
can't
on
plan
Punk.
ahead for raw power like that possessed by Braun Breaker. Burying his shoulders into the midsection of Punk and out Braun Breaker on the attack. And this has been a hell of a performance by Braun Breaker. I mean, Bronson Reed figured into the match earlier on, but you still can't take away, not at all. It's been a hell of a performance by Breaker. Jeff Rollins, I'm sure, watching, he's got to be proud of what Breaker's accomplishing. What time is it, Stu? Is it clobbering time? I don't think so. There's that aforementioned confidence goal. That might be the scariest thing about Braun Breaker these days, especially deep into the gauntlet match.
Slingshot into the bottom rope.
Catapulted into the bottom rope first. And that's a great maneuver to utilize in this sort of situation because it makes it tougher for CM Punk to breathe. Again, Punk's the pressure of the two competitors, but if you can't breathe, you can't fight. Just got to know that Braun Breaker has been in this match for over 35 minutes. That's Royal Rumble
going for a belly toss.
And look at him able to execute feats of power like that almost effortlessly. Well, he's no doubt he's a Superman, right? He unbelievable shape. Got everything. And he's got the Oracle. Got a
suplex now.
Suplex by Breaker.
Cover from Braun. Man, kick out at one.
I happen to find Braun Breaker to be quite enjoyable. Well, perhaps it's because you spend week after week after week talking smack about the Oracle, about the man who's made all the difference in Braun Breaker's career. Maybe that's why he's not nice. I spent nearly 30 years of my life with that man. He's made it miserable a lot of Knock back to his feet, Breaker. Come on, breaking the hold down.
Going for the go to sleep.
GTS breaking out a going to allow Punk to have that happen, and now Braun backbreaker into the
cover.
Cover now.
Man, kick out.
Two.
You see a little of the fatigue I'm gone.
Notice Braun Breaker keeping
We're still doing very good even against CM Punk
not letting the
after 3 other matches.
any sort of momentum. You're not going to win this deep into the match. I'm sure. 37 minutes. There's a better solution than what you're doing. You're still talking trash. Now, Punk set across the ring, whipped into the corner again.
Oh, big kick by Punk.
CM Punk now. Oh, look at Breaker.
Frankensteiner. Ooh. Oh, Punk rolled through cover. And then Breaker barely kicks out.
That was a
great move by Punk.
Braun Breaker almost proved to be his undoing. It's almost like Punk suckered him in, isn't it? And you can't get cute with a feeling like CM Punk has forgotten.
Great reversal to the Frankensteiner by
Punk. Never learned. So close for Punk and therefore trying to get an opportunity to win title at SummerSlam. A live crowd in Birmingham. But his goal is to return to WWE, win a world championship again.
Oh, down goes both.
Unfortunately, didn't have enough left to capitalize. Both men are down. CM Punk in his second career gauntlet match in WWE, but his first in 14 years. And Punk hasn't had an opportunity at a world heavyweight championship since 2010. 15 years ago, has a chance tonight. He would still argue, including Punk himself, that had it not been for Seth Rollins and company, he would be the undisputed WWE champion. And Punk with a block now. Breaker don't have right for Christmas they did earlier. At this point, I mean,
calf kick from Punk.
Would feel like they're running through mud if you're Braun Breaker. Your legs
winning neck breaker, nice. Classic Punk.
Breaker's still hanging tough in this one. And Breaker by Punk, CM Punk now across the ring. And Breaker's in trouble.
And the short arm lariat.
Short arm clothesline. And now back out to the apron again.
Going for that elbow.
What a shot.
And Reed coming up.
On the apron, trying to get it back.
Punk fighting him back.
Now fight back. Punks and Reed. We were wondering, but so was Punk. CM Punk was ready. Now perched on top.
I think CM Punk's going to win this. Like I said earlier. Dropping that Macho Man elbow. Ooh. Cover. Dude. Nail. Kick out. Oh, and the con device.
Seamless transition. And the con device letting us squeeze the breath out of Braun Breaker. Breaker somehow trying to hang on.
Bronson Reed in the background coming in. Oh, elbow drop on Punk.
Again, there are no disqualifications. Reed can do whatever he wants. Oh, no. Bronson just called for it. Oh, no.
Ooh. James back out after losing to.
Punk stops the backup. And about James. Coming down. They're getting self-stop. Bad ribs and all. Looking to come in the end for the Second City Saint. Jay,
taking out Bronson Reed. Uh-oh. Braun Breaker setting up for the spear.
Punk don't turn around.
Ooh, kick. Go to sleep. Got him. 1, 2. And Punk, yeah. I told you. If Punk or Jay were the last ones, they're going to win.
A few weeks ago, it was CM Punk who told Gunther, stay out of my way. Well, these two gentlemen are on a collision course at MetLife Stadium for the biggest
what a main event.
summer. With the world
what a main event in Monday Night Raw.
On the line. Punk had one goal, Corey, since his return to WWE, and that is to win a world title. He has another chance at MetLife Stadium
Punk
in New
wins
Jersey.
the gauntlet
2 weeks from this coming weekend against Batman, Gunther for the World Championship.
Oh, Bronson Reed taking down Punk.
Punk earned the championship opportunity, but Bronson Reed and company looking for the last laugh. Jey Uso coming to the end.
Oh, spear to Jay, Jesus.
Braun Breaker somehow had enough left in him to a spear, and now Reed and Breaker.
He's gonna spear. Oh, spearing CM Punk.
Decimating Punk and Uso. And Heyman looks on as his charges continue to destroy everything that moves. Oh, if they continue to go this way, CM Punk isn't going to make it to SummerSlam. Neither is Jey Uso. This is going to be a massacre. Stacking Uso and Punk up.
Tsunami for both.
Double tsunami.
Who's coming out? Yeah! I don't think I have room, and do I? Yes, I do. As the OTC has returned. Braun. Woo! Superman to Reed. Ooh. Jesus, what a takedown. Reed. Oh, shoot. Big ol' Samoan. It looks like he got some size on him. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spear to Reed. Ooh. As the crowd goes crazy with OTC chants and extends the anti-J. Great main event here. As he's staring at Paul Heyman. Good to see him back. Bad timing, Seth is not here. I kind of had a feeling they would have brought someone back since Seth was injured. Hell yeah. Gotta say, it's subpar Monday Night Raw with the great main event. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. What was your favorite moment or match of the show? Other than that, thank you guys for joining me. A little reminder for all you guys or news. I will not be doing Friday night SmackDown this week as I'll be out of town traveling. Join me next week for Monday Night Raw. But other than that, thanks for watching. See you next time.